Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and artists, our customers, suppliers, who are joining from different mediums on Facebook, Instagram, or Zoom. And welcome to this evening show of International Women's Day Art Exhibition. And first of all the women artists joining in this art exhibition. I know we have just celebrated Women's Day. I would like to congratulate to all of them and being showing spirit and fighting every day in their lives and trying to be successful in all what they do. And so I would like to congratulate all women in this participating in this exhibition and all the viewers and our guests. So everybody happy Women's Day. And also today to our fellow Indians, we are celebrating Shivaratri. I would also like to wish everybody happy Shivaratri. So let's go into this International Women's Day Art Exhibition. The one of the reasons we selected this team, you all know that, name of this month, March month, we are celebrating Women's Day, International Women's Day. Thought we will pick up this theme and showcase all the women artists, especially in this event. And it's, mainly a day to celebrate all the cultural achievements of all the women artists. And that's the main focus of it. And we chosen this challenge and call out the gender bias and inequality. And we can all choose to seek out and celebrate women's achievements. Collectively, we can help and create an inclusive world. So there is always two ways: either you challenge, and always challenge comes, with a change. So that's all been actually we told to choose as, challenge. And then hands up, you can see all the pictures. Every artists are showcasing their hands up high to show that they are in this also. So this is a event, and today we have 19 artists from 11 countries have been participating. And we have a couple of our guests also joining us this evening, and I will be talking about them in a minute. So they are very well, they're two men. Great to say that they both are our two guests of honors are women, and they have their achievements in their own professional life. So I will be introducing them in a minute. Before that, I would like to just talk about the event. Actually, the event will be like an introduction about ArtSmiley, and then we'll, our guests will talk about a few minutes, and then we go into the artists. Our curator also say a few words, and then we go into the artist section where every artist showcase their artworks and talk about themselves for a few minutes. So this is the overall, and if you have any questions during the show or any technical issues, you can directly message to Aruna. She is on the host actually, and sorry, she is the organizer of this event, but she can be accessible. At the end, we can answer some of your questions, or we can privately reach out to you separately after the event. Okay, so let's talk about ArtSmiley. And I always introduce ArtSmiley because every time we have a new set of artists are coming in, because we encourage a lot of emerging talent in the region, and that's the beauty of ArtSmiley. The ArtSmiley was born to support emerging talent artists who are being leaving art as a profession, or they're coming back, and we want to encourage them to take this as a profession and supporting them in all what we can. So what is ArtSmiley? ArtSmiley is a multi-sided online platform where we connect artists and art buyers in a platform. This is an online platform, but we also do a lot of offline work as well, working with B2B clients. Yeah, that's about ArtSmiley. And what are the services, before we go into the services, our mission actually, as I said, ArtSmiley was born mainly, keeping an eye on how the artists are struggling to reach out to the traditional galleries and to showcase their artworks and, how to market themselves. A lot of them don't know how to market and reach out to the potential buyer. This is one of the major problems. A lot of the emerging talents and even experienced artists, they face this problem. And other side, a lot of millennials and high net worth millennials and a lot of corporate companies finding difficulty finding unique and affordable pieces of art. And we are connecting these two together in the form of artists and the buyers. So keeping this, our mission is to make art affordable and accessible to all communities and provide viable career to artists. This is our mission. And we are working every day with this mission. So what is our services, what ArtSmiley offer to their clients? And mainly we are a multi-sided platform. As I said, our platform has two parts. One is the artist section and there's the buyer section. For artists, the platform is completely, they can able to come and register their profile and upload their artworks. It goes to our curator for review and approval, and then it will be matched with the potential buyers. On the buyer side, we provide, both the consumer market we support and also the business to business. So what are the main key products we sell? We sell the original artworks because it's all original hand-painted artworks. We also do the replicas up to the original artworks and a limited edition art prints. And we do art rentals. This is the first time in the region any company who's offering art for rent, So this is a unique tool especially focused on corporate companies and the hospitality clients. We also do a lot of private commissioning for individuals or businesses. We do a lot of private commissioning works, and we also provide art consulting, end-to-end services from selecting right from the theme to the installation of the artwork. We provide a complete end-to-end consulting services to our partners. So this is our services, what we offer to our clients. Okay. Yeah, I think probably Rashmi not yet joined. Aruna, maybe let me just check. Rashmi will be a few minutes late. Yeah, so let me introduce our guest of honor. We have two guests, Mrs. Aparna Bajpayee, and we also have Mrs. Rashmi Agarwal. So let's introduce Mrs. Aparna Bajpayee, and she is an inspiring lady, and she's been, her journey started she's an Indian origin, started her journey in India and then to some time in UK and then back to UAE. And she has been gone through a lot of struggle in her life, and today stood up and she's supporting many women and many people to recognize themselves. She's been Mrs. India Globe UAE, a winner in 2018, and she's also an entrepreneur, and she's the founder and CEO of Being She. Mainly focuses on encouraging women to get recognized and supporting them in different roles they are playing, whether it is an entrepreneur or it's a designer or something else, gives an opportunity for them to prove and showcase to the world. So she's also participated, and I mean, this is already talked about, she's participated and won the beauty pageant Mrs. India Globe UAE award in 2018. And she created this platform called Being She with the motive of encouraging women to realize their potential to live the life of their dreams. And, as talking about Aparna, we also has to talk about the Being She Initiative 2021. It's an event, it's a recognition of Excellency Awards for Being She is organizing, and, where different platforms like whether it is you're an artist or interior designer or you are a hair specialist or different areas of work can be recognized, putting their application, and the selection of judges will able to select you and recognize what you are doing in your own space. So I think Ms. Aparna can explain you better, and we are partnered with Being She, that some of our artists who are interested in part of this Being She Excellence 2021, they'll get discounted coupons as well. Mrs. Aparna will explain this in a bit more detail. Now I take this opportunity to welcome Mrs. Aparna Bajpayee for this ArtSmiley International Women's Day exhibition. And Mrs. Aparna, thank you for being here this evening with us. And I would like to say, very heartful thanks and congratulations on what you achieved being an entrepreneur or being an individual in your professional and personal life. So I would like you to share a few words and your fighting spirit with some of our community. They can be inspired by your words, and also talk about your initiative Being She 2021. Now, welcome to Mrs. Aparna.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lord, and it's an absolute pleasure and honor to see all of you right now on my screen. And kudos to all of you guys for joining in this session. And thank you so much to Mr. Lurd and Aruna for organizing this. I recently came to know regarding ArtSmiley when I met Mr. Lurd. Obviously, it was an e-meeting. And I was fascinated with the fact that they are putting in so much effort to upbring the talent, the passion, the creativity which you guys have actually portrayed all across. I can see right at your back, you know, how beautifully it is being done. I have visited the ArtSmiley page as well, and I've seen few creations. I mean, it's magnificent. And thank you so much, Lord. I think you guys are doing amazing, and this is something is required. And I think it's not enough. I think each one of us needs to take an initiative to take things forward and to celebrate the womanhood and, you know, the passion, the hard work, and actually the entire journey which is attached to each one of us being a woman. It's incredible in itself. We all have journeys which are attached to stories which are made of celebrated as an International Women's Day, which I would like to, you know, wish to all of you at the same time. And thank you so much for having me here. Mr. Luth has already given my beautiful description and achievements and everything. But I would just say in simple word that it's a story of a very common woman to becoming somebody. Just because I holded some dreams, I holded passion and determination to achieve it. I had many ups and downs in my life. There were the times when I was at the peak of, you know, heading a very huge retail chain in Europe for many years. And then there was a dip where I was a complete housewife, a mother, just a daughter-in-law for many, many years. And I think somewhere I was just losing my identity, not only by looking at my role, which was not insufficient to my capabilities, but I wanted an extension of my education, my passion, my vision, my personality in life. So that's where I realized that, you know, probably in this community, we all lack that kind of a support system for women, especially. We all have potential in us. We have a lot of urge, we have a lot of passion to achieve so much more, to not only for ourselves, but to build this community and society a much better place. But how? How should we do it? What should we do? Who is there to take care of that emotion? Who is there to promote us? Who's that encouraging hand or somebody who can pull you out from that situation and show you the right guidance? There were many, many questions which were, you know, attached to my identity as well and my way of thinking when I wanted to do something. I don't hold a professional degree of being a doctor, an engineer, or an architect, or, you know, something in specific. So women like me, or, you know, many one of us, because not everyone is fortunate enough with the educational system, not fortunate enough with their growth in the family or their surroundings or the convenience of life, you know, to achieve something like that in specific. What should you do? Are you not supposed to live your passion just because there is no support system exist? There were many, many, many questions like that, which actually gave me a concept to start a support system in itself, which is called as Being She. Now, the story started when obviously I was going through this era where I really wanted to do something and I had no idea what to do, where to start, how to do it. Then I realized that, you know, we need a platform. We need somewhere that starting point from where we can develop it further. And for me, that starting point was probably, you know, joining This Is India Globe. on an international level, preparing for it, understanding my own self in that journey, transforming my personality, and actually self-realizing that what exactly do I need and how I can create it better to connect with more women internationally and to support them and to extend my that support towards what I struggle through, but they should not. So that's how the initiative of Being Chic started, and that's where I realized that we all need to celebrate the passion in each one of us, and we need that kind of enough recognition, that award, that some support system where it's not, if even if we go through the domain, that what domain you fall into, but just to celebrate the passion in you as a woman. And that's how the various activations under Being She has been developed through the obviously the research and the need and what is required, or what does a woman need in this era, or how can we connect, supporting the small businesses or the women who really has so much potential and want to achieve or to start or to begin somewhere, or the ones who are already in that phase and wants to grow further. So we become like a connector in between, a platform, a support system, where we encourage obviously a lot of women through different activations, which one of them Mr. Lord just mentioned about Being She Excellence Awards, which we truly believe that women need more and more recognition. It doesn't matter who you are a beginner, you're an amateur, you're an established artist, but your work needs to be seen out. So there are 12 specific categories in which we really think that women has put in a lot of hard work. Women has achieved a lot, but at the same time, the enough recognition is most of the time missing. So one of the categories is of the art award, for the artist, for women like you, who has actually flown out with so much of creativity. And today my content writer was actually asking me to script out my speech, and I said, listen, I don't want to script out anything, because I'm going to be facing and meeting women who are beyond their imagination in their creativity, and creativity is not scripted. It's a free flow art, and I just wanted to be my natural self in front of you, no scripting, nothing, so that I can connect with you all on a deeper level. And I can understand from all of you that what is that is something that will motivate you further, encourage you further in the passion and hard work which you have put in your art, through your art, the messages, the kind of connection you want to establish. There's always a purpose. I mean, I think when I was years ago, I also tried my hands into fashion designing, and there was this part where we had to, do the color combination and, a little bit of artwork. So I could understand that, it's something which is so close to each artist. It's a very personalized thing, and every artist has a message, has something to connect with or to communicate in the society. So that's somewhere how we develop the platform of Being She Excellence, where we would like to call upon on the entries where you can put in your best work, best piece of work for the world to see. And then if you are winning it through the majority of votes, through other criterias, definitely you're getting a chance to hold the trophy of Being She Excellence and meet your industry expert in the gala event on the 29th of May. So there are more details on our website, which is available. We have collaborated. Actually, it's an honor to collaborate with ArtSmiley. And this was a very, very polite and very humble collaboration from Mr. Lurt, who suggested us this as well, to encourage more and more of his artists who are already there on the platform of ArtSmiley. And we can hold hands together and make it much bigger and impactful in the future. So thank you so much. Any questions from any one of you are most welcome. And I would like to say thank you again to Mr. Lord and Aruna for inviting me here as a chief guest of honor. And it was an absolute pleasure seeing all of you.
Thank you, Aparnaji. It's a great honor to be, collaborating with you, and I'm sure I can listen, I can hear the passion you have, and I'm sure a lot of our, women artists and other people who are in other different, they're doing different kinds of works. They'll be inspired with you and the work you're doing, and they will be part of this Being She Excellence Awards. So guys, I mean, anybody has interest, you can able to log into Aparna's, platform and put your applications, and it's a great recognition. It's always pleasure at the end of the day. You work hard and somebody recognized you and your performance. It's a great motivation to take the things forward. So I would all encourage you, if you have any questions on this, you can also reach us. Thank you once again, Aparna. It's a great pleasure being here with us today. So now we'll be introducing Mrs. Rashmi Agarwal. She's the founder and president of MAPS International. It's a company based out in Qatar, and Rashmi Agarwal is an art entrepreneur and designer, curator, producer. Again, great character, and Rashmi has plenty of achievements in her career and as a profession, at professional level. It's been she's doing a lot. Another good part is actually she herself as an art curator, and she done plenty of art shows in Qatar, and she has been a chairperson and board member in many of the organizations, and she holds several voluntary and philanthropic positions in diverse sectors worldwide. She's also been awarded as a Best NRI Women Entrepreneur Award by Rashmi Excellence Awards 2019. It's a World Association of Small and Medium Enterprises with Rashmi, by Honorable Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, Shri Ashwin Kumar Chaubey. And, beyond with few lines to say, there are a lot more. She's, doing it for the community of art. And she's, going to soon, one of her exhibition coming up. It's Qatar International Art Festival. It's been worldwide. She is picking up, ambassadors, and a lot of artists will be participating in this event. And, she's making day and night effort to maybe make it a very successful event. And I would like to, thank you, Mrs. Rashmi Agarwal, for joining this evening in this show. And I would like to ask Mrs. Rashmi to talk a few words and share her experiences, and also a bit of few words about her upcoming, event, Qatar International Art Festival as well. Thank you, Mrs. Rashmi. Please go on.
Thank you, Mr. Arul. Thank you so much. And it's a great honor for me to talking with all of you today on this very exciting occasion. I'm very delighted to have this opportunity to address such a talented gathering of hardworking artists. And it's a privilege also. And I'm extremely very honored to be an Indian also, because to create a recognition in different country, especially a country like Qatar, where it's an art and cultural country, and where you are creating something out of your skill. Because my background is like, I have done my law and finance, so it is totally different from my actual present situation. So it was very difficult to establish a recognition and name in this country. But I am very thankful to both the countries, Qatar and India, so giving me such a beautiful platform and having establishment in Doha. So I really thank Mr. Lord Alam, that he's a co-founder, director, entrepreneur, and CEO of ArtSmiley for organizing this very important art exhibition. And as I know, ArtSmiley was created with a vision to make art accessible, affordable to every community, and bring upcoming artists and art lovers together into one community. So it is like you're providing a platform, not only and giving an opportunity, you are providing a platform where they can come together and like interactions, the importance of development of art and culture, and then creating each and every artist for an establishment to everyone. It has been around 15 years now in Qatar. I have been received lots of success, accolades and deep understanding. But I know that I understand. I started understanding the deep the value of hard work and the importance of efforts. How a person come and then they start from the zero and then start creating for themselves, to create a space for others, to create a platform for others, and it was really important, and it taught me to see many difficulties as stepping stones towards something greater and unopened potential. In the ending of each time, I saw that it is leading me to eventual success. So it is very important to understand actually the journey you are pursuing and the journey you are creating even for the others. So when I started creating my Maps International, my own company here in Qatar, is a registered company, and it's a platform where where gallery and artists grow together, I can say it. I always believe that exhibitions and galleries are very important stepping stones for every artist, and they should get a chance to shine before they step into the real world as a practicing artist. So when I remember I came in Qatar 2004. So it's more than 15 years, and I have come to see that on the peak of every risk and challenges, it was a start of new unique chapter for growth that I really needed. So in fact, it brought abundance of new opportunities and blessings to my way, I can say. When I established Maps International, it was like a challenging time for me, but I used to see that people, there are many people who were not getting actually the opportunities or exposure. They were full of talent. So I thought, why not to create something where you can provide a platform from your own company to give an assignment, to make a collaboration, to make a partnership, everything. So it was no doubt in the beginning, it was a little tough. But simultaneously, when I started, I saw many people who was not getting exposure, they started coming and holding hands together, and now they are worldwide. They are creating global exhibitions. They are well-known people now. So it is like you feel proud. You feel it is not just only you are successful. I am not modest, honestly. I really want to say that people who really wants to come up, so they should appreciate. Why not? Let's plan and try once more. You can do, and the way I did. So I believe that everything happens for a reason, and it is the lessons of yesterday that build me to the strong and determined individual I am today. One of my biggest festival, which I really appreciate and admire, that the Qatar International Art Festival. It is a festival. I will say it's one of the largest art festivals in Qatar that connects the artists worldwide every year. This year we are doing the third edition, and the last two edition it was very successful. So in the first year we received around 57 countries and 205 or 207 approx participants. Next year, then 2019, we had around 65 countries and more than 229 participants. So gradually it is growing very good. We are trying to create a platform for everyone. And as we all know, the art lies at the heart of Doha, Qatar. And 2010, Qatar was declared as a cultural country of the region. So the festival provides a good exposure to the visiting artists to this beautiful country. And the city has been becoming a place where a number of art-related activities are growing every year. And I really want to see the people who has got the global platform. They are coming actually in this country and they're creating for opportunities for others also. So I say thanks to my both country, India and Qatar, and the global artists and everyone that who supported me all the time. So it is very nice to see the holding hands, connecting each other, and people, they don't appreciate social media. People, they don't appreciate social media, but I personally believe social media somehow, if we are taking in a positive way, it is creating a very nice it is creating a very nice journey together, as if we all are holding hands and walking from morning till evening. So it is a journey where this is helping us to connect to the people who we really don't know, but our journey connects to each other. So I think we should take a pledge that at least for one part of the society, that is art and culture, we should join together always, become to be happy with others' success and give opportunities to others, create a space for themselves, create a platform for themselves, and let's collaborate with each other. So if I have some good things and some other people, it will collaborate and it will become more bigger. So I really wish to thank everyone in this event and Global also for their valuable participation, because I saw many artists who really brought on the basis of the theme on the Women's Day, they express their artwork in a very dynamic way. You know, they want to bring something to teach the society in a different way, in a learner way. Like they are not artists, they are like a teacher, you know. They want to give a good lesson that yes, please, we are artists, but we are good, we are very successful, and we want to change the society through our art. So when I saw these artwork, exhibition, I really appreciate it. It is very nice. I will say it is appreciating actually. So I want to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the organization of this event, and especially for inviting me. And I hope after this blockade, the relationship between Qatar, UAE, Dubai, and worldwide, it gives a very good opportunities to everyone to create it doesn't create gap between everyone. It creates a bridge to each and every part of the society, and let's grow together. Let's have a journey together, and let's have a success together. Thank you, Mr. Lord. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rashmi ji. And if I need to pick collaboration and working together are two key things for the success of any of the entrepreneurs, or you're an artist, or you're any professional, any of the business. It's your personal life, anything. Collaboration and networking is the key for the success. Thank you, Rashmi ji, and I wish you all the good luck for Qatar, International Art Festival, and hopefully, you make through art.
I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention. This time, the Qatar International Art Festival is coming in the month of October. I hope all the airports are open, everything is settled down, and we are expecting more participants. And in fact, one of our collaboration with the ArtSmiley also there. So I'm thankful to Mr. Lord also, and let's have a nice journey all together.
Thank you, Rashmi ji. And ArtSmiley is doing their bit to ensure that ArtSmiley community has been spread across the region and outside the region by collaborating with like-minded people like Rashmi ji or Aparna. So these are the people help us, and that's all about. I'm talking. It's all about networking and collaboration. It takes us every one of us to move forward in our lives, in our personal life or professional life. This is all about it. So let's now, I'll take this opportunity, to introduce Mr. Vikash Kumar. He is our art consultant and curator. He's been with ArtSmiley since its inception, and he has Over 12 years of experience working with national and international galleries, museums, and art schools in curating various exhibitions and providing consulting services. He also holds a master's degree in arts and aesthetics. He worked as a visiting faculty for Academy of Brera, Milan, and Delhi University. He also worked as a curator for National Gallery of Modern Art. I personally thankful to a lot to Vikash because we both, myself and Aruna, the co-founders of ArtSmiley, were not non-art background. Even though we have a passion and we love collecting art pieces and everything, but Vikash is the person who's behind us, supporting us, and picking the right people and connecting with the artists. So he's been a very supportive role for us in the last 3+ years. And I would like to personally, with wholeheartedly, thank you, Mr. Vikash. Again, he's in this today's event also. He's here, and I would like to, invite him to say a few words to our art community and also talk about this particular exhibition. Vikash, this is an opportunity for you to say a few words.
Sure. So yeah, first of all, congratulations to Lot and Aruna, the co-founders of ArtSmiley, for organizing this special exhibition on International Women's Day, Art Exhibition 2021, which is to celebrate the cultural achievements of women artists. So I've been hearing all the great voices before me from Rashmi and Aparna ji. So both of them, how the success story builds upon. So this is how we have started. I'll just give you an example of ArtSmiley. Like around 4 years ago, we started this thing, and I've interacted with a lot many times before taking up this thing and before getting into this. So the passion behind this organization, how to build this organization, ArtSmiley, on a global platform. So one platform for entire artists of the globe. So this is how the vision of ArtSmiley started. So I remember the day where we have the first artist registered, and now in almost 4 years of journey. So I think 1,300 plus artists are registered on the website, and with few artworks to now thousands of artworks there in different genres of category. If you see different price points, different themes, and also so very you can say it's a kind of Amazon of art where it's heading towards. So it's all the passion and the hard work and the consistency of Lot and Aruna for this. So for celebration of this event, so basically me and Lot are odd men out today. It's all about women. I must appreciate Aruna and our guest of honors and all the women artists, their contribution and support for this exhibition. So just to take you through this womenhood, it's not we are celebrating the day as a Women's Day. It's just a kind of humble submission of ours, to just understand the importance of the womanhood and the entire universe, if entire cosmos, you can say. So whether it's a societal platform, whether it's a cultural platform, whether it's all sorts of so you will find the entire contribution of the women in every sector of this society. So it's when we put our sustainable development growth from UNESCO also, we see that in the we talk about through the metro cities, we always see the status of the metro cities, but we don't see the marginal areas of the city and the rural and suburban cities. So where women are still lagging behind, they are actually bound to the cocoon or maybe a smaller corridor area and doing the chorus activity, which they are bound to do for several decades and years. So, but now how we have to actually create more and more opportunity, more and more platform. Every government is working towards this, and thankfully culture also penetrated to the different sectors. So when we talk about the contemporary art, so we see the participation of women in contemporary art sector, but we always segregate the folk and tribal artists from the contemporary genre. So now slowly when the globalization came into impact, and then it has actually overhauled the contemporary art scenario and submerged with it at some point of time, and they have been being represented at different museums, galleries worldwide. So those folk and like tribal artists, which are most of the reason in India or elsewhere, have been practiced by women of the society. So if you talk about whether it's a Madhubani art or whether it's a Patachitra or whether it's the Aboriginal art of any nation, Africa or Australia or also, so societal women, they have started and practicing, and they have been like putting this like knowledge and sharing this skill from generation to generation. So now when we see those like folk and tribal artists coming along with the contemporary genres and actually hand in hand, they being represented through the like such platforms or in the physical exhibition spaces or the museums, then we see now we have achieved something. So this is where we have to reach. So this exhibition will like actually talk about those like achievements of women in this like contemporary folk contemporary society, and you will see that different avant-garde art practices, which is being practiced at worldwide level. You will see artists from India, from UAE, from Pakistan, from Britain, from different other countries also in this exhibition. So I would genuinely like to not talk much about the like content of this thing as of now, but I will just like open up this like discussion and want all the like important artists who have been participating for this exhibition, they come forward, showcase their work and talk about it. So how they have put their whole like stories and style and skill in developing those artworks and actually trying to like work together, come together on this platform and sharing this platform as in bringing together the amalgamation of with the fellow artists, interacting with them, and then how it will create the further development in the society through the cultural route. So which is highly necessary in the current like society and the current global scenario. Thank you, Lord Aruna, for this.
Thank you, Vikash. You said it's just a day for celebrating a recognition, but we never undermine the achievements and the everyday struggles and support women provide to all of us, whether it's men or their kids and everybody. So it's just an occasion to remind us that every success there is, we have to give credit to our partners and fellow men and everybody in this. So again, it's we have great honor and representing these artists. We have 19 of them showcasing their artworks today, and each one of them will be talking about and presenting with all the theme on women. So now I don't take much of the time, and now let's go into each artist. We'll introduce a few words about each artist, and then they will showcase their artwork.